Slenderman 2018. Was it a good movie? The short answer is fuck no! Holy shit, does this movie have a lot of flaws. So the first one is not the most important, but character development. Holy shit, I don't even remember the characters at all. I don't remember what they looked like. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember what the fuck they did. Basically, all this movie revolves around is 4 teenagers, probably around 15, which is totally old enough to not be as fucking retarded as they are in this movie. Should be smart enough in the movie to know that this is some bullshit myth made on the internet, and so it's just so many flaws right at the beginning of the movie. So to sum it up, they click on this video and they get creeped out by it, and so they watch this scary video, which is basically nothing. It's just a bunch of sound effects, and they watch that and they're like, oh wow, that was kind of scary, but they don't admit it to each other, and it's just so terrible, right off the bat of the movie. So by the next day, while they're in school doing their shit in school, they keep thinking about this Slenderman video, and they go on a field trip to a cemetery for some fucking reason, and one of the girls just stares off into the woods, and a bunch of scary sound effects play in the movie theater, and I will say that the cinematography is pretty good in this movie, but that doesn't justify how shitty this fucking plot is. So basically, this girl is just looking off into the forest, and here's the Slenderman or some shit like that, and so she goes fucking missing the next day. They don't explain how it happens. They just say, oh, she's gone. What happened? And it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's so rushed, and this is only like 15 to 10 minutes into the movie. It's so rushed, it's fucking absurd. And so, of course, naturally, the 3 other retarded teenagers, they think, oh, it's probably from the Slenderman. We should summon him and sacrifice things that we love to him. It makes perfect sense, right? So, of course, they think, yeah, we should sacrifice these things that we love, these objects that hold a lot of meaning to us. We should sacrifice them to the Slenderman in a forest, and once they do that, they blindfold themselves, and they hear all these cool, creepy sound effects, and so basically nothing happens when they do that. They see like the Slenderman or some shit. One of the girls takes off the blindfold, sees the Slenderman, and nothing happens to them. It's just like a bunch of shitty jump scares for no reason other than to grasp your attention, even though it doesn't. It's just fucking stupid. And so they keep having all these visions of the Slenderman, hearing all of this go down, all these. So they keep seeing all these visions of the Slenderman and all these sounds while they're doing their everyday live shit. I don't really know. I don't remember, honestly. But so after that, this is kind of where my memory gets fuzzy, because I watched the movie about 3 days ago, and of course I had to take a piss while this was going on, so I didn't really get to catch some of this. But once again, one event leads to another, and they somehow one of the girls is in the hospital because of a mental breakdown or some dumb shit like that, and it's just so stupid. And so there's a scary scene in the hospital where the girl is walking down the long hallway, and sees all these creepy visions, and of course it's just nothing. It's just like not even scary, and it's so stupid. I don't know how this movie came about. I don't know who the fuck thought this was actually going to be good. But one of the friends sees the other friend who is in the hospital, and they once again have a mental breakdown because of the Slenderman or some shit. And in the next scene, it's just out of nowhere, in the next scene, the girl is at the friend's house, or the friend's sister's house, and she, I guess she is about to commit suicide or some shit, because she's standing by the window about to jump off, and it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And so here's where my memory gets fuzzy again, because I don't really remember this shitty movie. But after that, one of the main characters, if you can even call them a character, she goes in the forest by herself. Or no, she has a vision, I guess, or some dumb shit like that. And she's magically in this spooky forest where the Slenderman is shown in many different ways. And so basically she dies by becoming a fucking tree or some shit. Like the Slenderman grabs her and turns her into a tree. I feel so fucking gay explaining this right now. I want to die. But after that, that's basically it. And so before the end credits, it shows this, there's a monologue of this girl talking about like the Slenderman and how he has no face and you shouldn't mess with the Slenderman or some dumb shit like that, and then it ends. It just abruptly, it just ends. So if you couldn't tell, I'm pretty fucking pissed off with how shitty this movie is. It's actually one of the worst movies I've seen in my entire life. And I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just so bad. And I also got my professional film critic friend to give his opinion on the movie.
We just watched Slenderman in the theaters. It was an awful movie. That movie sucked!
So yeah, that's basically it. My friend and I gave our opinions on this. I hope you enjoyed me being pissed off for however long this video is. And don't forget to like and subscribe and like the video and like the video and subscribe and like the video and subscribe